Hi YouTube, it's Naya and I wanted to come and show you some items I picked up this weekend when I was shopping. I stopped into my local Ulta, Mac, and Target. So let me get started in showing you what I picked up. I went to Ulta because I needed to complete my nakedness. Urban Decay has been just inundating us with all of these nakeds. I have Naked Basics, Naked, Naked 2, Naked 3, and now I felt the need that my nakedness was not being covered. I needed to get some more. So I went into Ulta and I picked up the Naked Skin Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder. And this will retail for $34 in your local Ulta. There are 4 shades in this powder. It goes from light to the darkest being Naked Dark, which is what I picked up. It comes in a package like this. Really sleek. I like the way Urban Decay did this. This is kind of like a hard plasticky glass type case, and then the top is shiny, and you've got the UD emblem embossed in the lid, so it makes it look rich and expensive. When you open this up, inside there is a little plastic film that covers your sifter, but I like how they made the UD emblem is the sifter, and I thought that was really neat. So there is a Naked Dark. Here it is swatched out on my finger. And here it is swatched out on my hand. When I blend this in, I am an NC50 for reference in MAC. This is what the finished result is. I think that it gels perfectly with my skin tone and my shade. So if you are roughly around the NC50, Naked Dark is the way for you to go. Like I said, the lightest shade is light. So I picked that up. Then I went on and picked up some more Naked products. I decided to get 4 of the new Naked lip glosses, and they come in a package like this, and these will retail for $20. This very first one that I picked up is called Nooner, and I love the names that Urban Decay chose for these glosses. They come in this really pretty packaging like this. It's kind of like a rose gold. On the bottom, you have the clear viewing window, which is another plus because you can physically see what that color will be like. So here is Nooner. And then they etch the Naked name in the packaging. So there is the Naked. It is a twist off, and it comes with a doe foot applicator. And here is a swatch of Nooner. And Nooner is like a pinky brown. Really, really pretty. The next one that I picked up, this one is called Streak. And Streak is a really pretty coral. And it looks like this. Here it is swatched out on my hand. The next one that I picked up, this one is called Liar. And Liar is a really gorgeous pink. And it looks like this. And it's a really pretty pinky kind of nude. And there is a swatch of Liar. I will say that in my opinion, initially, like, the consistency seems a little runny, and I don't know if that's just with me swatching it. I feel like it's kind of running down my hand, but when you apply them to your lips, they're really moisturizing. They don't have that tacky feel to them, so I really like them. And the very last one that I picked up, this one is called Baso. and I think this might be one of my faves. And here is a basil, and basil is like a pinky purple. When I swatch this and put this on my lips, it's kind of gives more of a plummy look. So there is a swatch of basil. So that is the 4 naked lip glosses that I purchased. Then the next thing that I picked up while I was in Ulta, I picked up another Real Techniques beauty blending sponge. Now, I've told you guys about this like tons of times. This is an amazing beauty blender for $5.99, as opposed to you spending 20 some odd dollars for the beauty blender. You cannot go wrong, and this thing works amazingly. If you're driving in your car one day and you happen past the Ulta, stop. Just stop for 5 minutes. You definitely will not regret it getting this. So the last thing I got while I was in Ulta, I looked over at the Essence Beauty display, and Essence is always having some new little products. So I picked up one of the Lash Mania Reloaded mascaras, and it comes in a package like this. And Essence has some really nice mascara. Here is the wand, and I haven't begun to use this one. It will probably go into rotation probably like midweek, because the mascara I have open now is almost done. And then the next thing that I got from the Essence line was I picked up 2 of the shadows, and this first one is number 70, and it's called Fox in a Box. And Fox in a Box is this really pretty bronzy color. There it is, swatched on my finger. And here it is swatched out on my hand. Really, really pretty. And the next eyeshadow I picked up, this one is one of their Metal Glam eyeshadows. And this one is called Frosted Apple. And I have been playing it, as you can see. And depending on how the light hits your eyes when you're wearing this, you will see pinks and golds and some silvers. It's a really, really gorgeous color. And there it is swatched out on my hand. So that was everything that I picked up from Ulta. Then I went into MAC because I wanted to pick up a couple of things from the Fantasy of Flowers collection, which was just released this past Thursday and last week online. I missed it because I forgot all about it. So I ran into MAC, and I didn't get a whole lot. But do you guys see this huge bag? Like, MAC will give you a bag this big for one thing. It's crazy. So let me show you guys what I picked up. I picked up 2 lipsticks, 2 fluid lines, and 3 brushes. So let's get all of that out of here. So the first thing I did was I picked up the lipstick called Dreaming Dahlia. And all of the lipsticks that came out in the Fantasy of Flowers collection were lusters, which is not one of my favorite finishes. I do like the Rihanna one, but I said I'm going to give this another try. So here is Dreaming Dahlia. And it's a really pretty coral. And I think why most tend to not particularly like lusters, they're very sheer. And so there is a Dreaming Dahlia, and this one is actually not that bad. I kind of like this one. And then the next one that I picked up, this one is called Heavenly Hybrid. And Heavenly Hybrid looks like this. It's a really pretty purple, kind of pinky purple. And when I tried this one on in the store, it worked because I paired it up with magenta liner, and it was doable. So there is Heavenly Hybrid. The next thing I got was, like I said, I picked up 2 of the fluid lines, and this first one I'm going to show you is called Sassy Moss. And here is a Sassy Moss. Just a beautiful, beautiful green. And let me swatch that. And here is a swatch of Sassy Moss. Like, that is just so, so gorgeous. The next one that I picked up, this one is called Flux Garden. And Flux Garden looks like this. Just a really pretty purple. And let me get that swatched. And here is Flux Garden swatched on my hand. So that was the things I got from the Fantasy of Flowers collection. And while I was there, I also needed to pick up a couple of brushes. So the brushes that I picked up a new 239, which is your flat shader. I picked up the MAC 163 brush, and the 163 is a like chiseled contour brush, and it looks like this. Great for contouring your nose, the hollows of your cheek. And I have heard so much about it. I wanted to try it and get it because I pretty much have all the MAC brushes, so I wanted to get that one. And then I picked up another 242, and I actually picked up one more brush. Where is it? My 224. So I picked up a 224 on top of it. So that was everything that I got in MAC. And then I went into my local Target. I went into Target because I was looking to see if I could find another Sonia Kashuk pointed blending brush, and the number of that brush is the white handle brushes that let's see, find one in here. It's the white brushes that come with the little black end and has the number. The pointed blending brush is number 109, but they did not have any more. So while I was in there, I picked up another brush that I had been wanting from the Tools collection, but could never seem to find it in stock, and they had it, and it was the Sonia Kashuk Tools number 24, and this is a dense blush and powder brush. I will get this out of here and show you what that looks like. So here is the number 24 brush. Really, really gorgeous brush. It's super, super soft. It reminded me a lot of the MAC 109. So here is the 109 next to the 24 brush. And as you can see, the MAC brush is a little bit smaller, but with this Sonia Kashuk brush, you can apply your blush. You can use it for your finishing powder. You can even get away with contouring in the hollows of your cheek. And when I say this thing is soft, I love the shape of the brush head because it is kind of domed and it kind of tapers out like this. It is dense, and this is like the newer packaging of the Tools brush. It is a very shiny black packaging. The old packaging was green and it looked like this. So I have a couple of the older ones like this. I like these brushes because ergonomically, you know, right here in the middle, it has that pinched end, so you can really have a lot of control over what you're doing. For someone who doesn't like that light-weighted felt feeling of a brush, this has some substance to it, so, and it kind of tapers at the end, so if you need to really apply products kind of lightly, you can do that. And this retails for $17 in your local Target. All right, guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your Sunday. It is snowing in the DMV, so hopefully I'll be able to go to work tomorrow. All right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.